at the frequency of these sparks. How often are they happening as I vary the distance between the Van de Graaff spheres? So just listen to this one. The frequency is high when we're close, lots of little sparks, and frequency declines as we go down and move further away. Why is that? Why does it discharge more frequently here and less frequently there? What are we dealing with? Again, this is a friction-based device. If I turn on very low friction, the charging rate is slow. I can speed the machine up, and the charging is faster. This machine is like a water tank. It's storing energy on this ball. So it takes time for it to build up. So when I turn the machine on, the machine may go to 1,000 volts, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. So why can it jump the gap very rapidly here but not so fast out here in terms of charging? It's almost like the electrons need a running start. When you hold in close, let's say this machine can put 1,000 volts per second on it. Then when you're a centimeter away, it could fire a spark every second. If you're 20 centimeters away, it would only fire a spark every 20 seconds. So in other words, the spark has longer, needs more time to build up the energy necessary to jump the bigger gap. So the bigger the gap, the longer the machine will need to reach an energy level to jump the gap, and the bigger and louder and more painful the spark would be. And that's the last effect now, which is best heard with my arm again. Listen to the volume of the sparks as the distance changes. Hitting my ulnar nerve there, which is kind of hard to control my arm when that happens. So what we're seeing is close in, we get lower voltage sparks, so they can happen more often, and they're much quieter, dimmer, and dimmer and not as powerful. As I move further away, the sparks have to get more energy to jump the gap, so it takes longer to jump the gap, and they wind up being much more intense, so they make a bigger snapping noise. Now, why was that not happening with a little ball and it was happening with my arm? This little ball has been damaged so often, it's got dents and breaks all over it, which tends to make it not always fire out a spark from one location. When I use something smooth like my arm, you saw repetitive jumps from the same location. And I am quite unharmed, other than like, and I sort of think if there was ever a flea or a head lice on me, I pity them to be on my skin during this unit.